Hello Boomers! Today we're going to talk about the device manager in the control panel. You get to it from the category view, hardware and sound, devices and printers, device manager. If you're like me and you like looking at the breakdown lower level, device manager is listed separately. This is how the view comes up. Normally, device is by type. You can change it to the others, but typically there's no real need to change from this one. This is, for most people, the only one you need to look at. It should look like this when your computer's running fine. If you've got an issue with a device, such as in this case a Bluetooth peripheral device shown here as an example, it'll have a little highlight, a triangle, yellow triangle with an exclamation in it. As you can see, this network adapters has been expanded and shows all these other devices listed quite often by their particular brand name and model, and there's no triangles showing that all the drivers are correct. Let's take keyboards here, for example. This one shows 2 keyboard devices. That's not an error. Typically you've got 2 because sometime this computer has seen a different keyboard attached to it, and we can show that by going to the details of each one and highlighting the hardware IDs and seeing that different codes show up for each one of them. So unless you know which keyboard it is that's no longer used, I'd leave these alone. Windows would rediscover it automatically. Plug and play is pretty robust these days, so you could in theory remove both of these by uninstalling them, and Windows would then reinstall automatically the one that is currently attached. So if you need to see if there's something going wrong with your computer, you can always come in here and have a look. If you do have that need to go in there and update drivers, you can just scan for changes here at the high level and see if that will actually find anything that's different. It's forcing Windows to do a scan of the devices attached. If you break it down and go right click, you can go to the update driver software, uninstall it, and you can do the same again from here. You can update driver, or in this case we can just look at the drivers that are installed, and as you can see it's going to Windows System 32 folder, drivers subfolder, and there's the system file. It's files in this case that have been installed for the keyboard. That's pretty much all that most people need to know just to get a general feel for the device manager. Just to finish up, we'll have a quick look at the list of components. There's the computer itself. You'll find some things listed under that. And there's the disk drives themselves. This computer has a spare drive and the operating system drive listed as WinOS, probably because it's RAID. Won't show the individual drives. There's the display adapter which is plugged in, which is an ASUS older series GPU. There's a DVD plugged in here. It's given me the name of it there, and so forth. Sometimes it'll list it as generic, which is just keyboard device and mouse device there. And network adapter, it knows exactly what style it is. It's a plug-in adapter, so that's listed there. And then you get on to things like sound and video, controller devices, and there's a list of USB ports, lots of them. Most computers will have lots down here. Again, if you see little triangles against them, you may have a problem with one of those ports. You may need to either disable it or update the drivers. That's pretty much all we need to worry about with the device manager. It's just a cursory check in here if you've got a new computer or if something's not working properly, just to make sure everything is in tune, just like you would with a car. That's it for now.